What's up, YouTube? How we all doing? I'm going for a walk right now at the park. It's pretty cold out. It's gotta be like 32 degrees. Felt like going for a walk because I didn't do much today, so wanted to do something active. Today I just had work, which I was done pretty early, and I just went home and relaxed. Ended up taking a nap today, which I don't want to say I'm against naps, but unless you earn the nap, it's pretty much a waste of time because you're getting absolutely nothing done. And the more you nap, the more it becomes a habit of something you like crave that you want to do. So I'm gonna stop napping as much, or I'm gonna stop napping unless I really need it. Like, I didn't get any sleep, pulled an all-nighter. Other than that, it's just a waste of time. And I feel people who nap are napping because they have nothing to do. So find something to do, find something to fill your time, and stop wasting your time, stop taking naps. So this channel is all about making yourself better. This is why I started it, and ever since I started this channel, I have made myself better. I've quit smoking weed. I'm 5 months sober, 5.5. I stopped vaping. I haven't had a vape in about 2 weeks. Sometimes I crave one because nicotine's pretty addictive, but we're done vaping. I've been going to the gym about 5 days a week. Been going pretty consistently. I've gained weight, I've gotten stronger, my body feels better, besides that I'm sore sometimes from the gym. Today I did not go, missed out. They closed early today. I was trying to go like an hour ago, but I realized they closed in like 30 minutes, so couldn't go. But yeah, it's all about making yourself better. That's what this channel is about. That's what who's watching, that's what your life is about. It's about doing something every day that makes you a better person, stronger, happier, more money in your pocket, better thoughts, more positive thoughts, everything. You're improving your quality of life. So going for the walk right now just to do something active. Plus, I like the cold, I don't mind it, so I like to experience it. That's the cool part about living in New York, is you get all the seasons. Summers are pretty bearable. Like this summer we had a nice heat wave. It's pretty hot. Then we have fall, spring, and winter. Winter is always like the most depressing time of the year because it gets cold, the sun goes down earlier, so you get less sunlight. It's always dark. That's why I hate daylight savings time. I don't know why they got to make it dark at 5 o'clock. They definitely could fix that. But yeah, winter's part of life. The seasons are part of life too. Some days you don't feel as good as the other days, but you push through it. You make yourself stronger, you make yourself better, and you always keep moving forward and progressing. So that's what this is about. It's all about making yourself better. That's what life is, because the stronger you make yourself, I don't want to say the easier life becomes, because you got to keep challenging yourself all the time. You got to challenge yourself at work, at the gym. If anything, life gets tougher. You got to put up heavier weights at the gym, take on more responsibility at work. You got to start building more relationships, so you got to keep track of those, and work on them, because you could have no relationships in your life, and it's pretty easy, but it's also not easy, because as human beings we need relationships. We need people we could talk to, friends, girlfriends, whatever it is, whatever your case may be. But if you're watching this video, just think to yourself, how can I improve my life? or how can I make myself a better person? Because my whole thing is, if you could improve yourself by 1% a week, that's it, 1% a week. That could be from going for jogs, eating better, reading books, getting more knowledge. At the end of a year, you're gonna be 50% a better person, which is very achievable, and you're actually gonna be more than that because it accumulates quicker. You know, if you're 1% better today, next week you're 2.1% better, you know? So in a year's time, you could be 100% a better person. And you know, we all have like the max person we could be, like our greatest version. And that's something you're not born into your greatest version. That's something you gotta work for. And when you're there, you know you're there. I'm not there right now. I have a lot of work to do to get there. I don't think anyone is really their greatest version, because everyone slacks here or there, gets lazy, and you know, you gotta strive to be the best version of yourself you could be. So tell yourself, how can I do that? And then come up with a list and work on that. Work on becoming your best version. Every day, work towards it. Literally every second of the day, work towards it. So like this walk right now, I could be sitting at home doing nothing, but I'm going for this walk. I'm sharing my thoughts, you know, talking about how to become better, some steps you could take, some steps I'm taking. And yeah, a big part is ridding yourself of addictions. So right now I struggle with smoking cigarettes and taking naps. Those are my two vices. You know, I worked today, I made $300. I was done pretty early, and I went home, I took a nap. I could have went to the gym, read a book, you know, worked on something at the house, whole list of stuff. Could have worked on my business that I'm starting, but instead, you know, I would say I didn't waste the day, but I didn't use it as productively as I could. So strive. I'm striving to be productive. You should too, because the more productive we are, the more freedom we have in life. You know, we get to our goals quicker. When we achieve our goals and achieve enough of them, eventually we have unlimited resources and freedom. And you know, everyone wants as much money as they could have in life, but really we want freedom. We want the ability to not have to work for someone, even though you're always going to work for someone. Even if you start a business, your customers are your boss. But you want to build the life that you love, that you enjoy. And there's only one way to get there. It's not given to you. You could pray for it as much as you want. It's not going to be dropped in your laps. It's something you got to work towards every day. If there's a girl you want to talk to, you know, talk to her. Or instead of that, make yourself a better version. Because, you know, a lot of us get attached to people. And, you know, there's always someone better out there. But a lot of times you have to level up to even get in that category. Because those people are out of people's leagues, you know? There are people right now out of your leagues, millionaires, billionaires, aren't going to associate with people that aren't getting shit done, or who are lazy, or who don't bring value to the table. So every day work towards your goals. And if you really, really want to achieve your goals, like some of the greatest people on the planet, not saying they're great people, but they've achieved a lot, like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, we could all look at them as, you know, people who kind of maxed out their potential. And they only got there by working their ass off. They're working way harder than me. way harder than you, and they have very, very strict regimens that they follow to get there. Like, I'm sure those people take 20-30 meetings a day. A lot of them probably get 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Elon Musk probably doesn't get any sleep because he's a cyborg. And yeah, so in order to achieve greatness, you have to sacrifice stuff. So when I was wrestling, I wanted to become the best wrestler, you know, in the goal was obviously like in the city and the state. And the only way I got really, really good was by not playing as much video games, getting a mat in my basement, practicing, going to practice. I would come home, work out, and then I would practice on my mat, invite friends over, and we would wrestle. So I sacrificed things that really didn't serve me, like not doing nothing and playing video games, for what I had to do to achieve my goal. So any goal you have is achievable, but it comes with sacrifice. So I want to be the best version of myself. So in order to do that, I have to stop napping and be productive with those hours that I'm awake. Every hour I'm awake, I have to work towards my goal. It's the only way you're gonna get there. You're not gonna get there wishing for it, praying, hoping, whining. Definitely not gonna get there whining. You're gonna get there by putting in the work and taking a step or 2 steps every day to get there. Because you're not gonna get there in one day. A lot of people want to be millionaires by the end of the year. I'm sure it happens to some people. We all hear stories of people who get there, and it makes us kind of like, oh, we deserve that, we should get that too. But at the end of the day, you have to work towards it. It takes time. Having a lot of money is something you always got to work towards. You know, having a lot of success is something you always got to work towards. You're not just given a position for no reason. It's like, I'm a manager at the moving company. I wasn't just given that. I had to work towards it. I had to make sacrifices. One of those is waking up hella early and getting to work before everyone else, because that was what a manager was supposed to do. So that's what I did. I would wake up extra early. I didn't have a car at the time, so I would ride my bike to work in the freezing cold and the pouring rain and blizzards. Didn't matter. A few times I even crashed my bike riding to work. The chain would fall off. I'd have to put the chain back on. I'd have cuts on me because I fell, be all sore, and I would have to go to work. But I ended up becoming manager, which was the goal, and I took the sacrifices needed to get there. Also got over 100 reviews for my company, and, well, I guess not my company, but the company I work for. And yeah, those 100 reviews, I had to make Google accounts for people, take their phone, write a review. How to do a lot of things that most people wouldn't do. You could just do your job, go home. But whatever your goal is, you can get there. You just have to make sacrifices. My sacrifices right now are quitting cigarettes. I'm done napping, because every time I take a nap and I wake up, I'm mad at myself for wasting time. And I gotta bust my ass for those hours I am awake. So those are my sacrifices. What are yours? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and let's achieve our goals. Peace.